When I'm researching these companies, I'm just using your basic English class questions to make a decision. I want to know who, what, when, where, why, and how. So first up, who? Who are these people? Is this a venture capitalist group that decided that they were going to get into this business? Or are these former employees of a competitor who decided they could do things better? Are they creepy billionaires, or are they just regular Joes that happen to be successful? Next is what? What are they trying to do? What kind of technology do they have? I personally like to invest in safer industries because I'm okay making a little bit of money over a long time instead of chasing cars and getting run over. Chasing those big gains from like penny stocks or like unicorns or whatever. I personally like to invest in infrastructure, being mostly government-backed projects for like energy production, ports, a lot of space projects, really big into space. I was pretty okay investing in the Coast Guard. I might have to reevaluate that. Kind of branching off from infrastructure, I also like to invest in telecom. You've probably heard me talk about telecommunications a million times. It's tech that I believe in. I really like to invest in medicine as well. It's not going anywhere. As climate changes more and more, we're going to be put in close quarters with like a whole bunch of different critters that have diseases that we don't have any kind of immunity to. Like pangolins, bats, and monkeys. Those are all disease vectors. So not only are people working on curing the diseases we already know about, there are people already working on like zoonotic diseases that they foresee coming up in the future. It's big business and it's not going anywhere. So after what is when? How long have they been in business? Did they start 6 months ago because daddy wrote a check, or have they been doing this since like 1888? Not all new businesses fail and not all old businesses succeed, but it is good information to have when you're making decisions. Next is where. And as a globalized world, it's not as important as it used to be, but I still like to make sure that I'm not, for example, sending all my money to Israel or Russia. Are these people trying to build an ice plant in Uganda? These are things you need to look into. Next, and possibly most importantly, is why. Why are these people doing what they're doing? What is their market? Are they doing this because they have some huge funding from the government to scan all of our faces? Or are they doing this because somebody's mom's dying last word was that you get venture capitalist funds? A little bonus one is how? How'd they get that money? How'd they get to where they are now? Did they raise a bunch of funds? Are people heavily invested? Is this a meme stock? Is this something that's running around Wall Street bets and that everybody and their grandmother has dumped all of their life savings into FFIE? What is the earnings ratio? I talked in my last video about how 18 to 1 is pretty much the norm. As an example, Nokia's 22. That's not that far off, but you don't want to see it too far in one direction or the other. If it's too low, you're like, hold on, why? And if it's too high, that's a bubble. Again, it's not necessarily about finding the one right source of truth. It's about putting all of this information together so that you have like a bigger picture and you understand what you're invested in.